I am.
It had to be warm yesterday. Today.
I didn't even look outside. I was like, I'm sure shorts will be fine. That was a lie.
Trust me, I wear shorts. 34 degrees, I'm out here.
You got some cool stuff.
I got lots of stuff. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. Those watches, I don't know if you know the watches, but $2 a piece. They probably all need batteries, so
sure.
I'm sure they're not working. But
Canon Powershot.
the camera does work.
They're cool. All right, I think I'll just do the stuff in my hand.
Okay. So 15 for the whole thing?
15?
Yeah.
That'll work. You wouldn't do $10 on your Canon, would you?
Yeah, you can have it.
All right, so that's 25.
What
Come
do
on.
you want for the table? 10.
No, Wilson's.
I have more to, this is all together,
Okay.
yes, and they have more just some.
That's the nicest breaker bar I've seen. It is a lot of stuff for sure. You wouldn't do 40, would you?
For what?
Well, I'm sorry, 45 for everything. If this is 20, would you do 25 for all that? Because this is more valuable. You're right than that. Yeah. So I would do 20 on this if you would do 25, because that's just like screwdrivers and stuff. Still good, don't get me wrong, but you're right. This is more valuable than that stuff.
Than this one. Okay, you. Okay, give me 50 for everything.
50. Tough negotiator. I like it. There you go.
Hey, good luck to you. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now I gotta pay taxes. Yeah, take money out of there. So, yeah, wait. See if I can take 45.
Yeah.
I do want to get better.
Alrighty. Got me some nice little tools.
$10 for everything?
I think that's only 25 cents.
Okay, give me 5.
I'll just take these for these are both just 25 cents.
Yeah.
I'll just do that for 50 cents. How are you? Doing good. At least it warmed up outside.
Yeah, sitting in there, so I think I come in the sun. I don't have much left.
Hey, well, they wiped you out.
Sure did.
That's a good thing. Oh, it's a dog training collar.
There's just little lights that you could stick
Gotcha.
wherever.
That's a pretty cool little toaster.
It's never been used.
For all the Snap-on fans out there.
Anybody that's into cars and tools.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
On second thought, I might buy your toaster.
Are you? Okay. Just give me whatever. I think you put 20 bucks on there.
20 bucks.
I'll pay 5, 10.
I'll give you 10. That'll work.
Just sitting in the closet.
Is that for Harley Davidson stuff?
Yeah,
They brand new?
yeah, they are. Never been used.
How much more for those? That's the only thing. Oh, there's our price, 30 bucks.
Oh no, you don't have to do that. 10 bucks.
10? Okay, so we're up to 20. Your prices are... I'm glad I got back out of the car.
My husband put
He's priced it.
he put the prices like so high.
See, I'm a.
Those are for training dogs.
You have 2 of them for 20. What could you do on
I
those?
could do both for 20.
That'll work. I'll definitely take those. All right, so we're up to 40 bucks.
Yep.
I'm glad I got back out. All right, some mind-blowing finds we have right here. I'm telling you, this stuff on the table is crazy, the amount of money that some of this stuff is worth it. I had no idea. But let's go ahead and start over here with all the tools. You saw I picked up a ton of tools for $50, and I was kind of going back and forth with her just because I was on the fence if it was even worth 50 bucks. Now, I did know that this one right here is a super nice breaker bar. Forged in the United States, V-Series, so it's older, and then all of these are V-Series Craftsman, so older, made in the United States, very well made. This one is an SK tools, so definitely a lot here. They usually can go between $2 to $5 per socket, but I have a whole set here, so I should be able to get about 30 bucks for that. And there is a sold comp for this one for 35 bucks or 30 bucks. Realistically, that's about $20, so that should get my money back. And then you have some screwdrivers here and they're usually about a couple bucks a piece. And then all these are about $2 to $10 a piece, so not too bad there. If you can hear, we're having a terrible thunderstorm, and it's just crazy. But so about $2 to $10 a piece. So definitely a really good amount, probably about $100 right there in the profit just from the tools. Just a lot of listing that you have to do. They also came in there, but these are about maybe $2 a piece. So a whole bunch of smalls, but the smalls definitely add up 100%. This right here, this Canon was a Powershot A530. Totally thought this was a different one. Should have looked this one up. I paid 10 bucks for it, and it's actually worth 15 bucks, so probably only $2 made on that. This is where the big score is. This is a actual Swiss Army knife, very nice. Barlow is not a super high-end name brand. There's a case that has about the same thing, and the case knives go for a ton of money. This one, not so much, probably about 5 bucks there. This one right here goes for about 5 bucks. This lighter, I'm still trying to find. It looks like it's from, my sister was actually helping me look this up. It looks like it's from about the 1970s. It does have, the thing inside does actually work. I just gotta put some fluid in to see if it works, but I don't know on that. We'll have to continue on to see if I can find that. But these two right here are crazy how much they're worth. They are from the company, I'm gonna say Corona. IMCORONA, and they're called the Old Boys. And these things are nice. They're pipe lighters, as I think, and this one does work. There you go. And incredible amount of money on these. Some of these, now obviously not these two, I'll throw up the sold comps of these are worth, but some of these from this company are $400 to $500 lighters. This one, there's one like it that's brown that went for $133. I'm thinking probably about the same price here, about $133 to $150. And this one right here is kind of a generic one, but still $75 to $100. This one does work. It does not have a flint, so I'll have to put that in the listing, but I'm still thinking about 100 bucks. It's in really good condition, so that's not bad. I paid like $350 a piece for those, and you're talking over $200. So mind-blowing, but not quite the most expensive item yet. Then, the mini foot pegs kit. This is a brand new set from Harley Davidson. Now, it actually was sold for $109, and that's exactly how much they go for still. It's about $109, $100. It is actually very heavy, and I think that's gonna be free shipping, so probably about 85 bucks. And then this one right here, these are two brass hammers. This one actually is broken, but for a quarter, hard to leave behind two small brass hammers for a quarter a piece. Always gonna pick that up, probably worth about 10 bucks. I did pick up some wrenches, and they valued the wrenches at like $2 a wrench for small Craftsman wrenches, so quickly put them back and picked up some nice little brass hammers. Then shock collars or training collars or bark collars or e-collars, whatever you want to call these things. They're dog training collars. This one, it's funny because this one right here is not really worth a whole bunch, maybe about 20 bucks. I got both of these for 20, so $10 a piece. But some of these are super expensive, especially if they have GPSs in them. for like hunting dogs or whatever. GPS collars for dogs are really expensive. The Pet Spy is actually pretty nice and it feels very quality. And this one goes for about $50, $60 in used condition. In new condition, it goes for about $100. Now she said that they barely use this one, and I can tell because it still has this on there, and you would definitely take that off. So this one might have been the new one. I can't really remember, and still not the most expensive item. Here is the most expensive item. This thing is a monster. I actually left this behind. I did not think Snap-on makes a whole bunch of stuff. They make, I mean, other than tools, they make cups and shirts and all that stuff. And to be honest with you, I've never found something worth a ton of money that Snap-on has made that isn't a tool. Like all their little things, their cups and their utensils and all that stuff isn't worth much. Well, I left it behind. I was like, you know what? Let me just comp this thing out. She said it had 20 bucks on there, and I comp it out, and the thing is worth like $150 to $200. The only thing is I have a little damage to the box right here, but the last one that sold, the red one is actually the rarest. There is a black one out there, but the red one's the rarest. And the last one sold for $200 plus shipping in brand new condition. And guess what? This one is in brand new condition. It's just an open box. All that is brand new. So you're probably talking $150 to probably $200. I guarantee you, I'm gonna price this high. I'm gonna price it at $200, and that's it. Probably not take a lot of offers on it, and I guarantee you, even if I have to sell it on next Christmas, that's a $200 bill. So right there, you know I paid only $3 for that, but it's about, $130. Still, I paid $10 for this, and that's a $200. So that is definitely the most expensive item I picked today, and it was a really good yard sale day because of crazy items. I mean, just think about this right here. Like that's it's $400 right there in yard sale items. All right, so all those yard sales, and we only spent $116, which is really not that bad because the potential amount of sales is a whopping $915. I take 20% of fees for eBay. It's not really 20%, but sometimes I promote, I do different things. So we're gonna take 20%. 20% is gonna be $732, but remember, out of that $732, you have to go ahead and deduct the initial amount of money that you spent, and that is $116. So $116 is what we spent. Follow the line up, and then boom, your net profit is $616. That is absolutely insane. Remember, the tools add up very quickly. When you're listing a whole bunch for $5 to $10 to $12 a piece, they add up super quick. Now, it's not gonna take that long. Like this is gonna take super fast because most of these are brand new items, and the tools do not have to be cleaned. Look how shiny they are. I mean, so I'm saying 8 hours work, and if it does take me 8 hours, you're talking $77 an hour, and that deserves a really big smiley face. So right there is everything I bought today to be a full-time eBay reseller, and this is exactly what I do. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Julian, also is the Bearded Thrift Machine. Here on YouTube, I buy stuff, flip it online, and make YouTube videos about it. This is insane, $915 for an hour going out there and finding this stuff. I will tell you this. The one house you saw was huge. It was a gigantic house. We went to probably one of the most rich neighborhoods in my area. It was about 20 minutes away, and super huge houses on a lake, and we only bought the tools. We went to about 15 yard sales. I didn't show any because there was nothing to show. We were about 35 minutes to 45 minutes late. That could have been something, but the prices were way up top. I mean, they were wanting a lot of money for their items, and they were very non-negotiable about their prices. So we didn't buy anything, and then we went to a couple more yard sales and just knocked it out of the park. The funny thing is, all this stuff right here was actually picked up late. We're talking probably 10 to 12 o'clock. So 10 a.m. to noon on yard sale. If you're a yard sailor, you know that that's late. I mean, if you ain't there by 7, 6:30, there's deals being gone. This stuff was left behind 10 o'clock, noon, and we really knocked it out of the park. So if you are running late or something, still go out there and hit them yard sales because they're still treasures to be found. I do appreciate everybody that's been watching. Thank you so much. Also, down below in the description, I get a lot of questions about my eBay store. The link is down below, along with my Etsy store that has our merch in it that Kayla does. She does all that by herself. She makes it and everything like that, so you can support her and the channel. The Etsy store down below. We also have a Buy Me a Coffee. It's kind of a way you can tip one of your favorite YouTubers. That's down below. I do appreciate everybody that watches. Remember, if you're not subscribed, if you would subscribe, give me a comment, like the video, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.